Okay, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This is part 34, pretty sure. And we just finished up this cauldron, so we can override some more machines, so that'll be fun. And for right now, we're going to head over to this settlement here. Yeah, and we also got tinkers, so we can remove mods from our weapons and stuff. So let's see if we can do anything. Yeah, we can put a better handling mod in here. That was just a straight damage mod. Yeah, this one's better. And then see if we can get, yeah, we have a much better tear. Yeah, screw it. We can always take it out later. And then our sling as well, we're going to put a better freeze coil in it as well. Because again, we can take it out and we'll put a better handling thing in a rope caster as well. Excellent. Okay. So we can put a better... We can take those things out and not lose them later once we upgrade those weapons. And that's something I've wanted for a while, but it's just other stuff's more important.
Saving these for the trail.
And we're going to gather up some more berries and stuff because we did use quite a few of them. In the cauldron. And I took a quick look at my there's bellowbacks over here. We don't need those. I took a quick look at what I need, and I do need fox skins, rabbit skins, and boar skins. So we'll be keeping an eye out for those. I did hear that boar. I'm just, you know. And we walked into a stalker site. So we're going to go this way and avoid running into the stalkers. Not that we can't kill them. I'm just not really interested in fighting them at the moment.
I'd have to ditch them.
Oh crap, our inventories. Shit. Something we can drop that's useless. I didn't look up to see about that rusted scrap or whatever. Yeah, this is only worth 15, so we can get rid of that. Ah, god damn it. I picked up the wrong thing because I just hit collect all. But that means we can drop that. Okay, where's the closest merchant? Because we need to sell stuff right now. Okay, straight north from here. We're gonna go sell stuff real quick. We filled up our inventory in the last part, and we just didn't run into a merchant at all. Now, if I was going to let myself, I would just fast travel, but that's against my own kind of challenge playthrough rules here, so even though there's no enemies or anything, and it ultimately wouldn't really make a difference, I don't have fast travel packs, so it's not even an option. That looks like it'll kill me if I drop down. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That also looked like it would have hurt. Rappelling down into the branches like that. Okay, sell. Now, I actually don't need the behemoth heart. Glint hawk. I don't think I need the stalkers. I definitely feel like I don't need 11 luminous braidings. Skins, watcher hearts we do need some of. Strider, I don't remember. Grazer, I do need scrapper. Lenses, we don't need anything of. Actually, that's not entirely true. I do need some lenses. But we're going to get rid of some of these sparkers. The blaze I don't want to get rid of, but we can nick out some metal vessels. A little bit of chill water. Echo shells, we'll get rid of a couple stacks there. There we go. Now does he have... Okay, he does. Okay, so I have 14,000, almost 15,000 shards currently. So we're gonna get the Shadow Sling because we can afford it pretty easily. We still have 11,000 shards. Now I could get the Blast Sling, but the Warbow is more important. No. The Sharp Shot Bow is more important. And if we buy the Blast Sling, we won't be able to afford the bow. So we're not going to do that right now. But we are going to get rid of some of these modifications that we're not going to need. We'll hang on to some of these handling coils, but not many. Some of our resist mods do kind of suck, but we don't have any better ones. And I don't know if we'll come across any better ones. Okay. Sawtooths, Cryo, Bellowbacks, Ravagers, Glinthawks, Snap Moths. Okay, we're not gonna get too worried about that right now. We already have the carrying capacity maxed out for the Shadow Sling, but we do need to... whoop. Hold on. Clear modification slot. And then we need to... put some mods into this. And I primarily use this as a freeze thing. So we're just gonna kind of pump it full of freeze stuff and then come back to the merchant and we're gonna sell our old sling. We don't need it. We're not gonna use it. We can craft up some ammo for all that stuff. Okay. Excellent. Now we're gonna head into this settlement. That took a little bit of time, but we got a better sling. We cleared up some inventory space.
I'll find a use for you.
We still have a bunch of shards. We do need a sawtooth heart, but here's another box. We'll get the sawtooth heart sooner or later. I'm not overly worried about getting it right this second, but it will be fairly soon. I'm not going to go out of my way to farm sawtooth right now, but maybe in a supplemental episode. Maybe I'll record a supplemental episode soon.
It's being attacked by machines.
I don't like our chances. You want to tell Ward that Janago will back down? Let's take our chances.
Okay, he's going to be interested in us now. Luckily, this time, we already killed behemoths in a couple parts ago. But luckily this time, we have some allies helping us. Okay, got that component removed. Ow! Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. I'm dead. I didn't save, did I? I don't think I saved. I don't know where I'm going to load back in. It might be the campfire that we were at the beginning of this part. It might be. It is. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. That's really brutal. Oh boy, we have to do all that again. Oh, yep. Well, I'm not editing that out. You're gonna have to suffer with me. I suffered. I have to suffer through it. You have to suffer through it too. Also, you can probably fast forward the video like 7 or 8 minutes and, you know, skip me redoing all of this if you really want to. But, oh, that still hurt. Behemoths are no joke. I was all confident too. Like, oh, we already, you know, we've killed these guys before and it was fine. And now I'm gonna get my health potions selected. Before I forget. There's our rappel point. Man, that's rough. That was really rough. Alrighty. Behemoth Heart. Flint Hawk. Bellowback. Machine Core. Stalker. And stuff. And we're just getting rid of some excess things here. Okay. We're gonna repurchase our Shadow Sling. Get rid of all of our exclamation points. And that was brutal. Okay. Modify weapons. We're gonna remove that. Handling thing. Handling. Better damage coil in that. Better tear coil in here. And slightly better handling on the rope caster. And now we're going to head back to that and retry that, but this time we're going to save so we don't have to do all this all over again when we die.
Keep that for later.
I feel I have the compulsion to apologize for sucking at video games right now. But if you remember, there was that one corrupted zone way up north near Maker's End that took us like, oh, I don't know, half an hour or so to clear 3 machines or whatever. And I feel like if you suffered through that and are still watching this series, then I kind of feel like That's kind of your fault if you're still watching this at this point.
Being attacked by machines.
Okay, hold on. Behemoth. Okay. Its body has no weakness. Its crate holders, freeze canister. I don't have freeze arrows. Force load is okay. I'm curious.
Like our chances. You want to tell Wardens and Naval we back down?
Oh,
let's take our chances.
He's not weak to frost, but he's not strong against it either. So even with all our extra freeze mods, it took quite a few. But he's still frozen. And we can still pump him full of arrows. And that, I mean, he's staying frozen too. Okay, he's dead. So we're gonna come up and loot him. And what I'm gonna do... Well, we got some decent stuff on him too. So now that he's dead, there is another one that we saw in the distance there. And he's not attacking me specifically right now. But before I go engage him, I'm gonna save again. Because as we just discussed, I do suck at video games, and I absolutely don't want to have to do this again. Or at the very least, if I am gonna die, I would prefer... to only have to kill, you know, not have to kill the first one all over again. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I miss a lot, too. But our sling is doing work. It's already paying off in spades. Okay. Corruption foil, yeah, okay. That's decent. Okay. Oh, now, there is...
Welcome to Sunstone Rock. You should speak to Ward.
I will do that. Now, there is stuff to do here, but first, there is a vantage here.
Move along now.
And again, I don't actually have the map to get, you know, that shows where the vantages are, but I remember where they are because they're, you know... Honestly, don't know why I really remember the vantages and not the, like, Banuk figures, for example, but it's fine. Sometimes our brains just work in weird ways.
Can't carry more.
Okay. What direction are we supposed to be? Oh, here we go. Again, this is a peek into the past and what this area used to look like. What's up?
These will keep.
Now we're going to head back into town, into this town here. It's called Sunstone Rock. We did hear a little bit about it from Nil. According to him, he spent about 2 years here. So, we'll pop in, activate this quest, get rid of these exclamation points. Oh, and you know what? I bet I should have done this when we were at the vendor, but we have a lot of crap. Nothing spectacular, but, you know, it's shards.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How
You don't want to know how.
It castered it.
Warden Geneva, this is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil? That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor, old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation. We've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Duran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity, so now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Rosgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Rosgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
Had to take over my brother's shifting.
Okay.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
So, interestingly, one of the feuded... Yeah, God, I still can't talk. I'm losing it. Alright, we need snap maws and sawtooths primarily right now. So, one of the prisoners here, smuggled in a lure. And they didn't... Yeah, the first one's just here. They didn't really expound upon that much as to how he did it, other than you don't want to know. He keistered it. He put it in his butthole. But it's interesting that Nil changed his name. Maybe he decided... it's unfortunate that he's not around anymore for us to ask him, but I wonder if he changed it to reflect that he had you know, sort of become a new person after his time at Sunstone
That'll keep my
Rock.
stomach quiet.
I feel like there's more to that, and I feel like we're not going to get any answers. But that's okay, I
I already
suppose.
got rid of the bandits. I don't think it'll be hard to find this warrior.
You know, the bandits will fight each other to determine the strongest. I can hear the smell of you. You have weak blood. Yes, perhaps they will send soldiers. There's a use to you yet.
Oh, I can't silent strike her.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Whoops. Okay, she has a lot of HP. That's 3 headshots. And 4. Did the trick.
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
All the Karja did was talk. Talk, bleed, talk and shackle me. You fought like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories, pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my... my blood. And they'll live on.
No, Ulia. I've got enough stories to carry.
I'm kind of with Aloy on this one, in that I feel like we don't necessarily need to drink her blood. Yeah. Alright. Let's go find Razgrind. And luckily the third one that we'll go for happens to be in a settlement that we haven't been to yet, that also has more side quests in it. And, you know, I don't necessarily need to... as fire count. I don't necessarily... Oh, we're full on berries, too. Sorry, I get a little addled sometimes, I suppose. But, we don't necessarily need to do all these side quests before we continue on with the main story. That's just kind of the type of gamer that I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not necessarily... Oh, there's a stalker nearby. But I don't necessarily, you know, feel the need to do every single thing, like, you know, side quest-wise as early as absolutely possible and all that. More stalkers. Hopefully we don't straight up run into one and get killed. But we're in this area already, and I just, you know, especially without fast traveling and everything, I just kind of feel like, you know, well, we're already here, we might as well. And maybe, well, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to go about all that. Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, if you're, you know, watching this series and you're still watching by, you know, this episode 34 or whatever it is, I feel like you've got to be pretty okay with it by this point. Maybe not necessarily. Maybe you're not necessarily excited about it, but you're tolerating it, which is more than I could ever hope for. So, all right. So this was the trap maker.
I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter. Bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trap maker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Okay. So, unsurprisingly, this guy's a bit of a prick. Here we go. So, he's got these proximity bombs everywhere. And, to be honest with you, I don't know if getting hit by one will flat out kill me.
Careful
but
now.
I also haven't saved in a while. And I'm not too interested in finding out. There was a campfire. I mean, honestly, I walked past a couple of campfires.
Those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys to distract me from the pain.
Oh, right. This is the guy who keistered the lure. Which is honestly pretty impressive because we've seen some of those lures and other quests that we've done, like in other areas, and they were not small.
Not yet, little acrobat. Whoopsie.
Oh, hey. Yeah, my cat was stepping on my keyboard and messing with my Audacity recording. That's probably how, yeah, a couple of parts ago we lost a couple of minutes of audio, and I think, now that I think about it, it was probably when my cat jumping on my keyboard probably pushed a button. This isn't where I came from. Ow. Is this right? I don't know. It got dark all of a sudden. I'm not getting blown up by bombs. Yeah, no, that wasn't right at all. Hold on. I'm getting turned around. We're getting turned around. Hey, bud. Do you want to come here? Come on. You can come here, just don't walk on the keyboard. Yeah, I'll hold you. I got the electric blanket on and everything. Yeah. Okay. Cat distraction over. Let's find out where we're supposed to go next. Oh, duh. Okay. Luckily, our focus shows these things, so we don't have to worry too much about it.
But you're not on fire yet. Persistent, aren't you?
There is some fish in here, but ugh, crap. crank it up somewhere so I can have an angle on that thing. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to get close to it. Where'd it go? I hear it. Oh, okay, it was on the other side of the thing. Acceptable. I actually don't know that that was what I was supposed to do. I'm using a lot of arrows for this. Oh, I don't have the skill that allows me to do that. Yeah, I was supposed to swim over there, and yeah, that's fine.
Easy does it. Mind your fingers.
Or I guess I'm supposed to just climb up over there. Alright, well, I tried to jump. That didn't work. Aloy's pretty good at diving, though. Give her that.
You got me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
Yeah. Where are we? Okay. If there are no handholds, why would it let me climb up here for literally no reason? There it is. Okay. I just couldn't see. If only there was more enemies that would just kill themselves. Anyways, so next we need to go up to this settlement. This is a huge cliff situation. And it's gonna be easier to just go into Meridian and take the lift up and then, you know, come up and around. We'll go through all that other stuff another time for sure. But in the meantime, there's a fox. And we did lose the fox skin because of that death. And now we're just getting fox bones. Which, you know, whatever, I'll sell them, I guess. Although I think we did get a boar skin at some point. But we do still need a sawtooth heart and a snap maw heart. And you know what? I bet we're going to be killing some of them in the near future anyways. It's really tempting to just go farm them right now, but I'm not going to. On the plus side, we're pretty close to leveling right now. That'll get us up to 40. Good old-fashioned elevator. It would be cool if, like, in real life, in, like, modern times, like 2020 and 2021, you activated elevators by, like, pulling, like, a giant lever like that, as opposed to just, like, pushing the little button that lights up. If I ever own a building that has an elevator, I'm gonna see about making that happen. I'm just getting rid of a couple of quick things here. Yeah, we already bought all that stuff. Okay. Right, I kind of went the long way on accident.
I have a matter of grace and beauty
That's
I would like
okay.
to discuss with you.
So yeah, the settlement, market. This settlement that we're going to now is actually one that typically you end up coming across way earlier. I just kept getting distracted, just like, oh, I got this going on, like, you know, it's one of those situations where it just kind of slipped my mind, and I just got excited about stuff and went and did other stuff, you know. I mean, it happens. It's not the worst thing in the world. I imagine it was probably somewhat annoying for some people, but, you know, that also implies that, you know, people watch this, which is, you know, not a given. But, you know, I watch YouTube too. I see comments. I see the type of comments people leave. I can predict. Basically, I don't need you to leave a comment in order to know what you think about this. Do it anyways, I'm sure you will, or won't, whatever, but it's kind of whatever. Well, what we might do, and I don't think it's going to be immediately after this part, but what we might do is do a supplemental episode and just, like, you know, get all the data points and collectibles in this kind of northern desert area, just in that corner, and then, like, a different one where we come down and do the same in the jungle area down here, and then another one where we kind of do it up over here, you know, that kind of thing. We might split it up like that. We'll see. I'm not going to commit to anything, but...
If this looks like a good place to start asking.
As the sun is my witness, never had a Nora in my house.
What about a man named Gavan?
No. Can't say I've heard that name. But we're a trading town. Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your Gavan. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Okay. That wasn't quest related. I thought it might have been. It definitely wasn't. But real quick, there's a campfire here. I'm gonna save. And then remove my mark there. And then see what our focus can pick up. Is this actually... Hold on. Okay. I don't know what my cat pushed on the keyboard, but it was making Audacity do weird stuff. So, we might have a fucked up audio recording, in which case we'll have to do Mystery Science Theater style again, which is fine. At least it wasn't my video recording this time. I can live with that. But I genuinely don't know what was going on. I'm gonna, once I get done with this, I'm gonna have to go back and figure out what happened. Figure out what it did and what I'm gonna have to do to fix it. So, yay, technical problems. And it most likely the other one was caused by my cat as well, because my keyboard's wireless and not very close to me.
So did Gavan fight his friends or his enemies? Suppose they're all the same to me. Looks like they weren't happy to see him
Don't
back.
you, Pat? If you can break out of Sunstone Rock, you can take a bit of knife play, can't you? You didn't break out. You're a snitch. Hey! Friend of yours, Gavan?
Nope. Not his friend, but I'm gonna kill you all the same. I hate leaving behind health boost potions, but...
Healing supplies. Lucky.
Oh well. What's up, bud?
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Not to take you back.
Huh. Well, Hashiv's done your job for you.
Geneva said you were a smuggler, only for the shards. Is that true?
I could tell you anything. A sick mother, or I did it for the poor children.
But you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, all I regretted was killing that guard. Because it got me caught. You can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm just gonna take a quick look around, see if there's anything valuable worth taking. Nope. Nice little hideout, though. Gotta say. Nice little docked area, some fresh water. A bit much for a building that's supposed to be a hideout, but whatever. Alrighty. Let's head back into this town. It's called Bright Market. Yeah. So I'll head back into this town. We're not going to go turn this quest in right now because we got other quests over here and we'll have to head down there for other things later anyways. And I've been going for a while now, So we'll call this episode once we get back into town here, before we even really start picking up the quest. And I'm also pretty curious as to what my cat did to this recording, so I want to take a look at that and see what I'm going to have to do with it. I'm not going to deal with it right now either way, but yeah. Anyways, we're up to the campfire. So, as always, I will say thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next part.